Hey there, I'm C-Diddily and welcome to the first actual episode of the C-Diddily Lorelocke, a Nuzlocke type with an emphasis on storytelling. Rules and overview in the description below, and while you're down there, remember to like and subscribe to follow in this journey. Following the events of the prologue, which is on screen now for those who missed it, the adventure finally begins and we enter the big wide world. Entering Paldea and Goku's pack, we start by doing a bit of training with the Pokemon we've already caught. Whoop-de-doo, the Wooper and our shiny bundle of yarn, Fate. We are playing with level caps, so I've removed our starter to ensure they don't over level. Me and the gang spend the night outdoors and we get a visit from a Houndour in the night. I feel that he feels guilty about the situation in the cave and he wants to join the team. Since being reincarnated into this body of a child, I felt a spiritual connection with Pokemon and understand them. Billy joins the team and we go exploring. We climb a tower, find treasure chest that turns out to be a mimic. Gimmickle, whoop-de-doo, leads the charge and his passion for battle is developing into a toxic addiction. After a slow battle, we take down the chest and then take a selfie with our destination. We continue on our adventure. Whoop massacres sheep on the way before we finally arrive in the quaint town of Cortondo, a farmer's town built upon a single street. We are here to battle the first gym though. So I head over to a very corporate looking gym and run into our homegirl Nimona. Much to my surprise, she doesn't want to battle me and then runs off to attack anything she can find. We speak to the receptionist at the gym who signs me up for the country's gym challenges that tell me that I need to do a gym challenge. Curious as a new Paldean as to what this means, I run straight over to find that I am pushing a giant inflatable olive around a maze. Me and Goku work as a team to eventually get this stupid olive into a basket, avoiding every trainer in this little mini game. It's giving me flashbacks to the boulder pushing simulation in my adventures in Radical Red. We defeated the challenge, allowing us to qualify for the actual gym battle. Before we do that though, our ball of yarn Fate evolves into Spide-Ups, giving us a much needed upgrade for the gym battle. Look at them colours. We get ready to challenge the gym leader Katie the Sugar Bug. She is a pastry chef in town and a bug type specialist. Now would be a good time to tell you that we are playing with anime gym challenge rules. However many Pokemon the gym leader uses is how many Pokemon we are allowed to use in battles. As well as following level caps, she has 3 Pokemon, so that's how many we are going to use. She starts a battle off with a Nimble and we lead with our shiny Fate, who towers above the tiny bug. We take a really soft struggle bug before we hit back with 2 assurances back to back, taking Nimble into the red before taking a final struggle bug from the cricket before assuring our victory against it. Out next is the super boring and really lame, super not cool version of our super awesome, super amazing, super all not lame, super shiny ball of yarn, who is no longer a ball of yarn but a fully grown spider, and he takes down the bug. Out next is Katie's final Pokemon, Teddiursa, and not wanting to risk the life of our shiny Pokemon, we swap into our newest addition for their debut battle, Billy. He comes into a hard Fury Cutter, taking us down to exactly half HP. Returning Ember does a disappointing amount, only for Billy to just fall to a Fury Cutter. This is a situation where Billy doesn't die, where dogs don't work, cats hopefully will. Nope. Cat dead from full HP. Out goes Fate, our premium shiny spider, who blessed the run as a super early shiny full odds encounter. Surely Fate will be on our side, and then no. I might be the only person to ever lose to Katie. Let me know if you've ever lost to her in the comments, or am I just that pathetic? That wasn't great. Me and the squad regroup. Thankfully, Nurse Joy told me that nobody's dead. They're demoralized, understandably, but Pokemon can't die from levels that low, even if they're a bit beaten up. For battle number 2, we opted to change tactics, leading with Billy, taking Eevee the cat and our battle-hungry Axolotl. It's rematch time, and with that sobering reality check, we are back with fire in our eyes and ready to bake. With Billy in the lead, we take down the Nimble with 1 shot, and then the super lame, super not cool version of our super cool bug goes down in 1-2 embers. Outlast is that damn teddy bear putting on his bug crown. Billy doesn't need to swap in, so hits immediately with an Ember, doing over half before getting hit by Fat Fury Cutter, going down to 7 HP. Oh, limping but alive. Billy looks at me and understands as he launches a final Ember. Solo in the gym, attacked me in that cave months ago. He's making up for his mistakes. Truly man's best friend. Following the battle, our kitten loses her front legs and joins the bipedal starter Pokemon club. And we take a commemorative photo with Katie as we celebrate our first gym badge. Little did we know that in our pocket, Billy wasn't doing too hot. Nimona calls us to ask how the gym went, and we were honest, but she says that we're just being silly and she knows that I'm strong. We head over to the Pokemon Center and Nurse Joy hits us with the bad news. Following the battle, Billy's health has declined, pushing himself after getting knocked out in that first battle to taking the gym on completely alone has left him on death's door and he needs serious medical attention. With a heavy heart, we leave him with the professionals so he can get better while we journey on to unlock the mysteries of why we ended up in this world. We get a phone call from Arvin telling us the Titan is nearby and to be careful, and along our journey we met a Charcadet who was following us about and spying on us. We ask him to join the team and he does. Whoop-de-doo, sees the Stony Cliff Titan in his eyes. I can see him say, let me kill it. Mud shot after mud shot. Our armless little guy just bombards the giant rock crab, activating his rage. His defense dropped and every other stat raises before one last mudshot forces the crab to retreat to avoid wrath. We chase it. Perhaps battling these giant Pokemon will give me an answer as to why I'm here. If not, at least whoop-de-doo can quench her thirst. We watch the Titan smash a mountain, then eat some giant shiny plant-looking substances. At this point, Arvin shows up and the pair of us get jumped by the angry Super Saiyan crab. It starts the battle by pounding Whoopi with its giant claws, which doesn't do a lot of damage but lowers our defense. Arvin then lowers the Titan's defense and we do pitiful damage with a mud shot. Whoopi, determined to see this, continues his slow onslaught back and forth. The three of us go before we swap out our exhausted little guy for Eevee to clinch the victory. Shelder heals up and then the Titan proceeds to punch us. Then we shoot a barrage of leaves at these things. Wah, 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 wah. Finally ending the battle. It shrieks into the ground and disappears and Eevee takes all the credit. Arvin and I have a chat about how Titan Pokemon are big and how we should explore the cave it carved into the side of the mountain because the herbs we want are probably in there. That makes sense. He was eating something anyway, so logic. Upon entering the cave and looking around for ages, we find this pink glowing plant and presumably this is the Herba Mystica. Arvin then decides to show off his mad sick cooking skills for us using the HMs. Yeah. We get this gross-ass looking sandwich and a photo to commemorate this victory. Apparently, Goku is a sandwich fiend and kind of begs for it, so we feed him like the good friend we are. He munches on the thing ravenously, then he gets a Super Saiyan boost and it learns to dash. This means we can go faster. Call us Sonic because we gotta go fast. Arvin's words lead me to believe that he's not telling me everything, but he is still a stranger. I'm sure once we help out a little bit more, he'll open up to us. In the meantime, he insists we leave so that he can do stuff, which is arguably a little bit suspect, but oh well. What are you plotting, Mr. Arvin? What are you doing in here? As we leave the cave, the professor calls us and tells me that Goku can now dash and to continue looking after him, which obviously we're going to do. He's our best friend. We fast the fuck, boy. We then rock up to the next town and home of gym number 2, Arta's Zone. Upon entering the gym, who do we see? Naomi. Badum. She runs off so that she can do some training, and then we sign up for this gym challenge, and we have to go and find Sunflora. We have to play a game of hide and seek, which is not thrilling. We start the challenge, then we will run off to find 10 of these really low frames per second sentient sunflowers. Sometimes we have to talk to them and they'll follow. Sometimes we have to fight them so they follow. You know how it is. This is a really good time while I explore to encourage you to like and subscribe. Turns out content creation is hard. Don't get me wrong, it's fun as hell, but man, does it take a long time and a lot of effort. Doing it has given me so much more respect for the content creators I watch, so I implore you to make that little bit of extra effort to support the content creators of videos you enjoy. Subscribe to people, drop a like, leave a comment on videos, support the media you love in any way that you can so that the people and teams who make it can continue to make it. And I'm not talking about me here, support anyone you like. If you made it this far in the video, comment your favorite Pokemon YouTuber below, because let's face it, if you're here it's because the algorithm knows you're a little Pokemon nerd like me. Some of my favorites are Shady Penguin, United Played, Asteroid Videos, all of the Then We Fight friend group, Quick GG and Chillin' Plays, Wiggo, Shiny Catherine, Party Ali, Quinn Rutledge Live, BP Nuzlocke, It's RJ, Flygon HD, my British homies Patters and Game Boy Luke, Gentle Dude, Hoodlum Cannon, the list goes on. Support the content you love while you still can, because if you don't, they'll have to join me in getting a day job. And let's face it, living under capitalist rule, forcing us to work to survive sucks. Wouldn't you all rather do things you love to survive? And with that tangent out of the way, it's time for gym battle number 2 with Whoop-De-Doo, Fate, and Jules the Charcadet. Bracius is a tortured artist and grass-type specialist and some of the strongest knees and ankles in the Pokemon universe, comparable to Alder of the Unova region. Look at the height that he just fell from and just stuck a superhero landing, a madman and a future defeated man. Gym battle 2 commences with the tortured, tired artist. He is going to lead with Petalil and we are going to lead with Whoop-De-Doo, who as always is thirsting for blood. What better way to thirst for blood than putting on a funny little hat? Using poison terrestrialization is going to negate our weakness to make the incoming grass type moves do absolutely no damage. And then thirst for blood fades when Petalil hits a sleep powder. No matter though, Whoop wakes up, layers up a toxic spike, and then All That Bloodthirst smashes the bowl with a critical super effective poison tail. With that death comes Smoliv. Smoliv is a little olive Pokemon. The little olive gets poisoned on entry, and then with a swift poison tail, we take it down, leaving only one Pokemon left until Gym 2 is done. One step closer to the truth, maybe, and we're not about to break. Out comes Trudo Wudo. Whoop takes a rock throw, leaving him on 2 HP. A poison tail doesn't do an awful lot of damage. Whoop takes a not very effective Trailblazer and then is unfortunately going to fall unconscious. The rage he feels though keeps his heart beating, and we are going to send out our shiny boy Fate. He takes a strong super effective rock throw and then hits back with a bug bite, taking Trudo Wudo into the red. With the poison damage, ticks him over the edge into death, earning us a victory. Gym 2 completed. We get the complimentary photo with the exhausted artist, and then we meet a strange looking character who introduces himself as Hassel. Apparently he teaches at the academy, couldn't care less. He asked me a question about the future. We tell him we're going to be the very best like no one ever was. He says,
"Alright, fucking mad props, G. Well, good luck on that. Come and take an art class at the school sometime because the creative industries are struggling and they need support. Alright, I'm gonna go."
Walking like he's pooed himself, he is off, and we are 2 badges down and a Titan defeated. Come back next episode to join us on the adventure as it unfolds. Remember to like and subscribe, and if you made it this far, comment your favourite Pokemon on the team so far. Thank you for watching, have a good day, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.